Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your July 2022 singles reading. If you are single and looking for new love, then this is the reading for you. If you're already in some sort of romantic partnership, please check out the love readings that are already posted for you. So just so you're aware, my intention for this reading is for the energy to last all the way from the day I post this, all the way up until about the middle of August. I'm a little bit late doing your reading for July. So the next 6 weeks or so is about when this energy will be good for. So let's get a look at what we've got coming out for you guys. And just so you're aware, there'll be a lot of different messages that do come out. Not everything will apply to all of you. Take the parts that resonate, leave the rest behind as always. And, you know, you may find that something clicks for you a little bit later. Okay, so just keep that in mind for yourself. And you may also want to check out your moon rising or Venus sign readings as well. Sometimes there's additional messages there to get the big picture. So far for you guys here, we've got the door to romance. Okay, so when we're pulling out the overall energy, believe you me, in that particular deck, the door to romance is exactly what we are looking for. Okay, I think you've got some visions. I think you've got something in mind because we do have your 6th chakra there as well. Oh, that is very, very beautiful energy coming in here for you. All right, but we've got moving forward and we've got some healing that's coming in here as well. Okay, so I think here there may be a little bit of conflict that you've been dealing with. Okay, perhaps there's just been a little bit of uncertainty within you. Okay, a little bit, maybe even a little bit of fear. Okay, and sometimes we do get that. Okay, but, you know, sometimes, you know, if you've been hurt before, if you've been burned before in love, okay, it's really, really hard sometimes to pick up the pieces and to move forward and to really trust that there's something a little bit better out there for you, right? So you may be working through some of those things. But let's have a look at your overall energy here. We do have card number 33, creation, some things coming to fruition for you, and the door of romance is opening for you here, okay? Who holds the key to your heart? Somebody out there does, okay? And, you know, this is certainly an indication that there may be some potential love interests that are opening up for you in the next little while. Okay, should you choose love? Okay, sometimes we get a little bit, sometimes back and forth. One day you may find yourself wanting love, and the next day, maybe not. Okay, so figure out what you want because there's a lot of love in the air. We've got Venus at play through the month of July in some very interesting aspects. Okay, so love in the air, a lot of communication, okay, and a great high vibe energy that we do have going on. So open your heart, open your mind, open your soul because there is love in the air there for you. We also have your 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Ask Metatron to help you with your manifestations, to help you to see things clearly, okay, and to trust your intuition. Metatron is very, very powerful, and this is all about your third eye. Your third eye is open. You can see things clearly. You can imagine your future, and you are a manifestation station. Okay, call in Metatron there to help you to see your vision, to realize your goals, and to help hold great weight, okay, with your manifestations. A little bit of firepower coming in there with Metatron. All right, we also do have Journey, so I think some of you are going on vacation. I mean, that's a no-brainer. We're in the middle of summer. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, it's July, okay, and so you may be going on some trips, some adventures, and this is good. It's good for your soul. It's good for your heart. It's good to raise your vibration, to get out and have some fun, to take your mind off things for a while. So I think you may have some exciting adventures in the very near future, and this could just be for rest, relaxation, and rejuvenation, just to get yourself prepared to receive new love. But I think some of you may also have a little bit of a summer fling, a summer romance somewhere along the way, okay? And this could lead into something a little bit more long-term, or maybe it's just something kind of a little bit of a practice run, something to remind you what it's like to be loved. But the Journey card is also about moving forward, taking the next steps, getting yourself out there, meeting new people, trying new things. Okay. It's really all about moving forward. So I think here, if you've been feeling as though you've been stuck for a while, I think the next 6 weeks or so, you're probably going to figure out why you're stuck, what is blocking your progress. Okay. Or what is giving you kind of that confusion. Okay. Or that back and forth uncertainty in your world. Okay, so I think you're going to be figuring some things out, and you think you're going to be taking some steps to move forward. But we have Healer of the Ages here also. And the Healer of the Ages shows that this is a time of healing, of personal growth, and of getting yourself back to center, back to square one. And the Healer of the Ages is coming in here to help you prepare. Okay. And there's no point finding, if you're looking for a long-term connection, love, marriage, children, retirement, whatever that looks like for you. Okay. As far as the universe goes, right, I'm not going to send you the perfect person, the perfect match, your forever person if you're not ready, right? Because that's not going to work. So here, the Healer of the Ages, you are bringing in this healing power, this healing energy, okay, through your heart chakra, through your third eye chakra, through your hands, all of this beautiful energy flowing through you, okay, to help you clear out any blocks and obstacles, to help you open your heart to finding love, okay, and also to maybe get a deeper understanding of certain things from your past as to why things hadn't worked out. Okay, so you're all at different stages of finding new love. Okay, but I also do think that here with the Healer of the Ages, that Spirit may be sending you a very, very important person, an important connection. Now, this person could be coming in here just to help you. Maybe they've got some advice, some wisdom, some guidance. Okay, this person could possibly be a healer of some sort. Okay, this could be a counselor. This could be somebody who is like a spiritual healer. Perhaps you seek some spiritual guidance somewhere along the way. Okay, and this person can really help you open up. Okay, or give you a little bit of a deeper insight. But I also think that the person that is coming in for some of you here may actually have some spiritual gifts of their own. Very exciting, because that means they are a little bit enlightened, and they are probably a little bit understanding of you as well. Okay, so not that every healer or spiritual person is necessarily always honest. Okay, so it's not always the case, as we all know from religious leaders and things like that, right? Everyone is ultimately human. Okay, but I think this person would be very calm, very much at peace. Okay, and for the most part, pretty up and up. Okay, but we've got the Five of Arrows coming in here for you as your incoming energy. So this is the Five of Swords. Okay, so some sort of conflict. Okay, now it could just be that there's some communication issues, plain and simple. The Five of Arrows is one where we do have a challenge that we're faced with. Okay, so communication, meeting new people may actually be a little bit of an issue, a little bit of a stumbling block. Okay, so there might be something different that you need to try. Okay, maybe it's meeting people face to face. Okay, or whatever that happens to be for you. You might need to do a little bit of innovation. But the Five of Arrows is also that little voice in our head. Sometimes that little voice in our head that says, no, you don't have love coming. No, you don't deserve love. No, someone, usually someone from your past is, kind of sitting in your one ear. And I always go to the left ear when I'm talking about, challenging conversations and things like that. So, maybe there's someone kind of the little voice in your little left ear there, and someone just going beep, 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 beep. Okay, memories from the past or things. So this may be a little bit of a challenge for you to dull or quash that voice in your head, the one that says you can't, and instead you flip that script around. It says, yes, I can. Okay, so there may be some little challenges there, but the Five of Arrows it's oddly enough a victory energy. Okay, but at a cost. So, you may have some promising conversations, especially if you're doing online dating, right? That's always fun. Some people love and they thrive on the online dating world. Some people hate it. Okay, so it could be that you give it a try, even though it may not be your jam. You might give it a try, and it can be a little bit challenging, right? Because you can have some promising conversations, and boop, all of a sudden people disappear. Or, you may make a connection and it seems very positive, and sometimes they don't turn out to be who they say they are. Okay, things like that. All right, so this just may be something for you to consider, something to work through. Okay, but it could also be it could also be that maybe you've just got some energy coming in here where you're trying to stay positive, but again, you've got that flip-floppy back and forth, right? So getting a little bit of clarity may be a bit of a challenge for you, okay? But we do have a little bit of turmoil or coming in here, because we do have the Knight of Cups and the Tower. I think you're going to get a big surprise. Now, for one, I think that you have some healing energy coming in here, okay? The Tower can certainly represent that revelation, okay, or that clarity that you need, okay, to let go of your past, let go of things that have no longer served you, okay, and so that you can make room, okay? The Tower is a clearing process, right? We need to make room for the new. Think of like a big cup of water, right? You got a big cup of water, it's filled to the very, very top. There's no room left for anything in, but it's warm. It's not what you wanted, right? You wanted a glass of water, but it's just ugh, right? Who wants to drink hot water on a 30-degree or 100-degree day, right? Nobody. Okay, so how do you cool your water down? Well, you can put it in the fridge for hours on end if you want, okay, or you can add ice. But if you add ice to a full glass, okay, what are you going to have? A mess, okay? Something's not going to fit. Something's not going to work out. It's going to be a disaster. So when we get the Tower, it's kind of like having that glass of water, okay, and it's not quite what we're looking for. So we need to let something go. We need to pour out some water before we add the ice to get something that is what we are looking for. And that Tower is doing just that, clearing away some things, some energies, some thoughts, some past experiences, okay, some blocks, okay, that no longer serve you, that you don't want. It's not what you ordered, okay, to make room for something, Knight of Cups, that you did order. So this can certainly be a healing process coming in here for you, and it's awesome. Okay, because it's like spirit getting you in alignment and saying this is that, the process that we go through, okay, is to get something new. All right, so I think there's some healing coming in here for some of you, but I also think for some of you, okay, that this may scare the pants off of you just a little bit, because the Knight of Cups can certainly be somebody coming in here with an offer for you, an offer of love, an expression of their feelings in a very positive way, someone opening up to you. And I think here this would be a little bit unexpected for you. It could be that the person is not what you had quite thought that they were going to be like. Maybe they look a little bit different. Maybe they have a different career. Maybe they're a different age, okay, a different nationality, whatever that looks like. But their heart is true, okay, and their heart has a lot of love, a lot of things to offer you. So this could come in as quite the surprise, because the Tower is a sudden and unexpected change. But this here is a change for the better. We're bringing in healing. We're bringing in potential new connections, okay, and possibly even a spiritual connection with you as well. Okay, like a soulmate kind of energy, okay, or someone that's just enlightened, as we already said with the Healer of the Ages. So certainly those doors to love are opening up for you. Now, a challenge for you in the month ahead, we do have the Ten of Cups. So there may be some family issues that are going on. The Ten of Cups is a very happy ever after kind of card, okay, but very focused on your family, your sense of security and stability within your family unit, your loved ones, your soul tribe, okay? So the Ten of Cups is one of the happiest energies in the entire tarot. So I think here that you've probably got a little bit of ups and downs when we get this in the challenge position. Challenge position is not quite like it being in completely in the upright, kind of like a little bit of a halfway perhaps. Okay, so perhaps finding your happy ever after has just been a long, hard battle. Okay, and there is potential here on the horizon for you, but maybe requires a little bit of patience. So maybe something that you need to work through, something that needs to be healed, something that needs to be let go of. Okay, it could be that you need just patience. Right? There's happiness in the future for you, but patience may be an issue. There may also be some family issues here as well. Okay, the Ten of Cups, perhaps you have children of your own and you have to keep them in consideration when you're looking for new love, right? You may or may not be looking for a surrogate parent for them, but you know, your needs of the needs of your children, if you have them, are very important, right? They need to, you know, you have them to take under consideration as well when you're looking for love. You know, there could be other family dynamics that are at play for you, and that maybe you don't have a lot of time to go and find love, or you have other family obligations. All right, or maybe there's, you know, a little bit of dysfunction in your family unit a little bit, right? And you know, it could be that certain people maybe aren't ready for you to move forward. Okay, but I think there is a lot of potential opening up for you in your future, and there may be something that you need to work through or take under consideration. But the Ten of Cups can also be you on your quest to find that happily ever after, right? And, you know, so I think staying positive may sometimes be a little bit of a challenge for you, especially if you've kissed some frogs in your lifetime, right? You're waiting for your prince or princess charming. Okay, for some of you, it is coming in here with the Knight of Cups. Okay, this little knight on shining armor offering you their heart, a big old cup of love. Okay, for others of you, this is an important healing step before you can really be ready to open up to the love that you're looking for, your happy ever after. So maybe a little bit of patience that's required, and you might find yourself some days again being really positive, other days not so much. But we also do have the Four of Cups coming in here and the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords, okay, perhaps being really clear on what it is that you're looking for may be a little bit of a challenge. Maybe you just don't know, right? And sometimes we know we want love, but we don't know what that looks like, okay? Or we're just not 100% certain if we're ready. So the Ace of Swords usually does bring in clarity. It also brings the sword of honesty and truth, but there may also be some fate or some destiny that is at play for you here as well. Okay, a little bit of divine timing. The aces are always good. Okay, even if they are in the challenge position a little bit. Okay, and again, it's not quite like it's being in the upright. It's not quite that harsh energy. Okay, but there is a little bit of an obstacle here. There's a little bit of a challenge. Okay, so perhaps you really do need to knuckle down and be honest and truthful with yourself. The Ace of Swords, you're looking for that fresh start, that new beginning, so we can use that sword to help clear away and cut away any kind of old thought processes. Okay, the negativity that you may sometimes have, maybe not all the time, but sometimes. Okay, and where we can really be honest with ourselves and get clear. But I think there is, you know, the challenge here of finding new people to talk to. Again, we've got some communication challenges that come in here, because the Ace of Swords, yes, trying new things, meeting new people, sparking new conversations in an incredibly positive way, and sometimes that does represent a little bit of a challenge. But there may also be something here that you're not quite seeing. Okay, or again, you may be a little bit closed off. The Four of Cups quite often does come in here. The traditional imagery of that is, you know, some dude sitting under a tree staring at three cups and ignoring a fourth one that's about to bop him on the side of the head. Okay, so there may be something there. Perhaps you are pigeonholing yourself a little bit too much. Sometimes we have, you know, we have very clear kind of expectations. But if you are manifesting things into your world, or, you know, you're kind of open to different things, we can see more potential if we are a little bit more open and not quite so specific on what we're looking for. Okay, so, you know, it's really important to have an open mind, but also an open heart as well, because sometimes our true love, our connection comes in here, they may differ from us a little bit, or they may differ from our expectations, because the universe is sending you something better than what you're asking for. Okay, better than what you expected, because I feel here that you're really getting yourself in a good spot. Okay, so be open to different experiences, different people, okay, and shift your perspective a little bit. Be honest and truthful with yourself. Try and stay positive, okay, and there is some magic happening for you. Blessings headed your way. We've got the Nine of Arrows, a relief. Okay, Nine of Arrows is the Nine of Swords energy, right? And this is where we overthink, we overanalyze, we're awake at night, we're worried, we're stressed out a little bit. Okay, we're overthinking and overanalyzing when we get this self-imposed restriction energy. Okay, so your blessing is to see the truth, to be honest with yourself, to lead with your heart, not with your head, okay, and to really get an understanding of what it is that you're looking for. This gives you the blessing of letting go. Okay, and sometimes we, without realizing it, okay, sometimes we can go through all of these processes, right? We can be like, no, I've healed, I've let go, I've forgiven, I've done this and I've done this and I've made all this progress. But sometimes our little brains get in the way, okay, because our brains want to keep control. Our brains don't always understand our heart or our spirit. Okay, so I think that's that blessing of letting things go that are stuck in your head or things that you're worried about, and it's giving you a little bit of freedom there. Okay, we also have the blessing with the Hierophant. All right, the Hierophant is higher level learning, okay, and so also spiritual ascension, okay, and as a blessing headed your way, number one, you could actually be on the path to learning, to letting things go, to having a deeper understanding of where you are, who you are, what you want, and why. Okay, the Hierophant is also a commitment energy as well. Okay, so maybe there is you are committed to moving forward, you're committed to staying positive, okay, and embracing some changes within you, but also changes that are yet to come. Okay, but I also do feel here that some of you do have some guidance or something that is available to you. You may be seeking out a spiritual teacher or guide, right? A healer, perhaps, there in that energy. And this is very positive and very beneficial for you, especially with that Nine of Swords coming there. All right. But this is Taurus energy also. Okay. So I think part of your blessing here is number one, perhaps you do have a Taurus person coming in here. This person is probably enlightened. Okay, they're down to earth, they're practical, okay, they know what they want and they are committed to it. All right, so maybe you're not necessarily looking for a down to earth, practical kind of person, okay, but it's like, oh, they're boring, okay, but maybe they're not, okay. We are much more than a makeup of our sun sign. We have so many different placements in our chart that make us who we are, okay. So I think here, but this is in your blessing, okay, it may be something that you need coming in there. All right, but very positive energy, whatever that looks like for you. But we also have the Knave of Batons coming in here, and this is the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is an exciting connection for you. So this could be two separate people coming in here, the Page of Wands and the Hierophant, or this could be the one person coming in, and this person can either help you, they have some guidance, some assistance, okay, or this can be somebody that you can actually have some exciting new adventures on. Okay, the Page of Wands, which is what this is quite often signs of manifestation. Okay, something that you want, something that you've desired, you've dreamed about. Okay, and that can certainly be somebody coming in here to kind of light the flame for you. Okay, someone who is passionate, someone who's exciting, someone who has a zest for life. Okay, they may be a little bit younger than you, or they're just really in touch with their inner child. Okay, this is an energy that brings in excitement, trying new things, getting out. This could just be a short-lived connection for you, but it may be something that you need. Sometimes we need a little practice run. Okay, sometimes we need to get ourselves out there, right? We're a little bit dry, we're rusty. Okay, and so this could just be a little short-lived connection, but this can also be something very exciting that does lead you down the path to long-term commitment, to marriage if that's what you're looking for, to family if that's what you're looking for there as well. All right, so whatever that looks like to you, very positive. But I also feel like here is that with the Page of Wands, I feel this is very connected to that journey card, you getting outside, having a zest for life, being positive, okay, and just living your best life. You're raising your vibration, and that attracts people to you. Okay, so we have advice from Spirit. We've got Temperance coming in here in this deck. It's called the Balance card. Okay, and Temperance coming in here in this deck is ruled by Venus. So there is a lot of love in the air. Those doors to romance really are opening up for you. But patience may be required here. Okay. The Temperance energy is your energy. Okay. It's your energy. It's your card. So Spirit number one wants you to believe in yourself. Wants you to believe that you can find what you're looking for, that you can find the right connection, something that is positive for you. and really wants you to be confident in your abilities. Also, Spirit is giving you the advice that there may be something here that you need to heal, because this does bring in some healing energy. Okay, but advice from Spirit being a card that is quite often, for me as a reader, associated with your angels, spirits, guides, past loved ones. I feel here that Spirit is putting a very gentle, warm, loving hand on your shoulder and saying, have no fear. We are with you. We are guiding you. We are protecting you. We're showing you the path. We're showing you the way forward, and we're bringing you in the love, but we wanted you to be prepared. We want you to be ready, okay? Because there's something magical on the horizon for you. There's a deep connection on the horizon for you. So be a little bit patient. Do your healing steps, okay? Get out of your head into your heart, okay? Because there is something coming in here that is very positive for you, okay? So remember to balance out your energies between your head and your heart. What is it that you're looking for, okay? We want the clarity, okay? And we want to know what we're looking for, okay? But we also want to be open to suggestion from Spirit too, okay? So patience may be a virtue, but there's some healing energy coming in here also. Also, advice from Spirit, we've got another ace coming out here for you with the Six of Swords, okay? It's time for you to move forward. The Six of Swords is an energy where Spirit is really giving you the boost here, giving you the insight, okay, that you may have been going through some challenges, okay, you may have been having a lot of difficulty finding the love that you're looking for, okay, or you've just been going through a rough time. The Six of Swords is a rite of passage, okay, there's something there that you are meant to experience. It's never sounds really good, right, especially if you've been going through a really tough time. But sometimes we need to endure and go through challenges to get a deeper understanding and appreciation of the great things that happen to us when they do, okay? And then we don't take anything for granted. So Spirit wants to let you know that there are things getting better for you. Your tides are turning, okay? There's an element, there's an energy of peace and calm that is coming in here for you. There's a healing element, and things are about to get a little bit easier. Things are about to get a little bit better. Okay, so peace of mind, inner peace, outer peace, because there's new things on the horizon for you. You are manifesting them into your world with the Ace of Coins. Ace of Coins is that Ace of Pentacles energy, bringing you a little bit of luck. Okay, new beginnings, new connections, really reminding you of your powers of manifestation, and also reminding you that Spirit is bringing you something here that you can really commit to. Okay, things are starting to materialize in your material world, in the 3D for you. Okay, so keep the faith. Do the steps that you're guided to take, okay? Be open and ready to receive, because we do have those two aces coming in for you, new beginnings. And actually, I just noticed we've got a third ace coming out here. We've got the holy grail of aces for you, okay? So we do have 111 coming out here, because your overall outcome, we've got the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. The Ace of Cups is exactly what we're looking for in a love reading, okay? So this is a new beginning. This is a fresh start. Your cup is about to be overflowing with love, with emotions, with happiness and joy, okay? So for some of you, this does represent a new love coming in, okay? Something where you can connect on a deep emotional level with this person, something that you've manifested into your world, something that you deserve. All right, so be ready to get into receiving mode. For others of you, I think this Ace of Cups here, because I think there is a couple of things to work through, okay? But remember, we do have the door to romance coming in here. We do have the healing energy. The Ace of Cups brings in that healing element for you also, okay? So I think here that, you know, you're going through some steps. You're doing what you're guided to do. You're doing some healing. You're letting some things go, okay? And this Ace of Cups has you, boom, prepared. You are open, you are ready, you are healed, and you are looking forward for your new love. So this is opening you up to all sorts of possibilities and potential there for you. Okay, but we do have also the Devil card in reverse and the Five of Cups. Excellent. Okay, excellent. Why is it excellent? Because it's the Devil card. If you get the Devil card in your reading, okay, number one, this could be a Capricorn. Okay, maybe there's some healing from a Capricorn person from your past, okay, or someone with heavy Capricorn placement, all right, that has, done you wrong, that has, this energy has lingered because they may have been a very toxic person. They may have been had narcissistic kind of tendencies, okay. They may have been possessive and controlling and domineering and all of those wonderful, bright and shiny energies. And this is healing from that. Because if you get the devil card in your reading, you want it in your blessings position or you want it in the reverse. Okay. So, and this is in the reverse coming in here for you. This is letting go of attachments, of old energy. This is letting go of fear and mistrust and anxiety and doubt and all of those wonderful low vibe energies that we all have within us that we all have to work through. And this is a massive amount of healing that is coming in here for you. Okay. So the Five of Cups, right, is where we've got disappointment, we've got loss, we're grieving, we're, working through our emotions, but it's also showing the potential that is still there. Okay. I think, oddly enough, this is not for everybody. Okay. I think that there may be a very important relationship that somebody out there, okay, may be healing from, okay, or maybe you have a potential to rekindle your connection. And it may be that there's children involved. Now, this may not necessarily be that you are welcoming an old love back into your life, but it could be. Okay, this could be a very karmic connection. Okay, sometimes this devil energy does represent the karmic cycles, okay, or a karmic connection that we may have with somebody. So this could be if that person has done a lot of work on themselves, okay, they have turned their negativity, their their issues, they have done all of their healing, they've done all of their work, they have been diligent. And I think here that this person, if that's the case, okay, that if that's the case, then I think here that you may have a potential to heal that kind of relationship, okay, possibly to rekindle that spark, because it may just be this deep, deep, deep connection, okay, that you have with this person, and you're meant to, remember, we've got the Six of Swords there. It's something that you are meant to experience, okay, and it's personal growth, and this could just be the person that you are meant to be with, but you've had to let them go previously. It could be a couple years gone, all right, but you may have that potential here. But I also do feel here that, if you do have an ex person and you've got children and family and it's been a rough ride, I think here that you're going to figure out here how to cohabitate, not really cohabitate because you don't want to live with your person, most likely, coexist or co-parent, live, coming to an understanding that, what, I'm never going to completely get rid of this person. I just need to know how to deal with them. So you may be dealing and figuring out how to deal with that person. And this gives you that freedom to go and find that new love, because it's like, something hanging over your head a little bit there. But I always find it interesting because there's two sets of cards that usually do travel together. Okay. When I get the devil card, more often than not, I do get the Temperance card. Okay. It's like the devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other, right? It's planet Earth, and being human is duality, right? We have good and bad. We have, challenges and solutions, right? We have love and hate, okay? All of these things. So, so when I get the devil card, more often than not, I do get that Temperance card coming out there as well. The Wheel of Fortune and the Tower tend to travel together as well. Not always, okay, but more often than not, they do. I don't think you actually need the Wheel of Fortune, since you've got 3 aces coming out here for you. Okay, so, but we do have the devil and the angel coming out here for you. So I think you're getting a lot of spiritual assistance and guidance to help you along your way. All right, but I do think here that you're healing from an old karmic cycle here as well. Okay, and a big healing energy that's coming in for a lot of you. Okay, but this is serving you a great purpose. So even if you don't find a love interest in the next 6 weeks or so, I think here you're doing a lot of work, you're doing a lot of homework, and you're getting yourself aligned so that you can be in a good place to really and truly connect with somebody from a deep level, okay, whatever that is that you're looking for. I also think that you're recognizing perhaps some old patterns with that devil in reverse, okay? And I think that we all have bad habits, okay? Especially when it comes to relationships, right? Because if we haven't taken our time to heal okay, or to really think about what it is that we want, we are sometimes feel like we're doomed to continue to repeat the same mistakes over and over and over again. So you may actually be having some deep insights. Okay, Tower is quite often a revelation, epiphany is coming in for you. Okay, and you may be having some deep insights as to what kind of people that you usually do seek out for romantic connections. And sometimes it's, a cycle, and we need to kind of step into the realization and go, whoa, I'm not doing that again. Okay, so, so you may be turning over a new leaf and really focusing on more positive connections than usual. So let's get your last cards out here for you. We've got grief. There's your Five of Cups. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Yes, it is. We all go through things, we all go through challenges, we all go through perceived failures. But when we're processing things, when we're healing things, we can actually come to an understanding of why. And understanding why is very powerful. We have peace. After grief, we have peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Yes, speak that affirmation. Say it in the bathroom mirror in the morning when you're brushing your teeth, when you're brushing your hair. Okay, peace, beautiful. We also have balance, interesting. Temperance energy. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Let's get your angel numbers here, and then we'll call it a day. Got number 20, I am harmonious. You relate to others on an almost cosmic level. You are dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds. You have the ability to persuade others to your point of view using gentle means. I am harmonious. Lovely message. We have number 7, I am brilliant. Yes, you are, Sag. You possess a very refined mind and a deep urge to uncover life's mysteries. Your ability to acquire vast knowledge on both the informational and spiritual planes gives you a greater awareness than most. I am brilliant. Trust your instincts, trust your intuition there, folks. And last but not least, we have master number 33. I am expanding. Yes, you are. Any positive changes or projects that you are considering right now will be well worth your while. Expect that your power to manifest and create will be heightened. I am expanding. Oh, yeah. Gotta love that one. All right, I'm going to leave that there for you folks. I hope there was something here that resonated with you on some level. If there was, please don't forget to show my channel some love. Hit that like button there. Subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you guys have a fantastic next little while. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.